Hey everybody, and happy 2025. This is Picture Alaska. Yes, trying to get everything straightened out to give you a look at how the year has started out. And yes, we have had some storms, we've had some warm temperatures and some icy conditions as a result, and a lack of snow in the south central area. But that was not the case yesterday around Homer, as well as Ninilchik. Parts of the Kenai Peninsula, the south end, did get some snow. But we want to show you some of those pictures. And yes, they are very nice as far as what we are experiencing. And we have well, let me see if I can. All right, we got it. But first, I do want to mention that we do have yet another big winter storm that is coming our way. And we are already seeing blizzard warnings, winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories, as well as a coastal flood advisories. This is going to impact western Alaska. South Central will get some of this, but yes, this is what we had from the last windstorm. And you can see that it was quite big impact across the south central region. This is winds in the East Anchorage area. Thank you to Terrence Butler for sending that in. And some of those wind gusts up to 107 miles per hour at Arctic Valley. It was 112 miles per hour out toward Alyeska, and winds hitting the 90 mile per hour threshold in parts of the Anchorage hillside, even up to 100 miles per hour at times. And this is in the Girdwood area. We don't want to not mention the fact that they had some damage as well as power losses. And this is from Amanda Hawkinson. I'm sure that that truck is going to be a loss because it looks like the cab was completely smashed by that very large tree. And this is another reason to keep some of those properties kind of clear of large trees that you think might be damaging. It's not just for fire in the summertime, it's also because of things like this, winds, Girdwood windstorm damage. Again, here's another shot of some of those down trees, a lot of debris there. And we also saw some urban flooding in the Anchorage area this past weekend. Urban flooding, this is from the Kempton Hills area, from our own weather team member, Christina Campbell, who was on her way to work on that weekend and shot this little photo there. You can see someone is trying to help that person in the car, but you know, the motto is turn around, don't drown. You're not going to drown in this case, but still, you could see your vehicle stalled. And certainly do not cross streams because that is especially dangerous. And with that storm, the warmer temperatures, along with the winds and the incoming tide, this is what we saw in the Quigillagok area. This is from Daryl T. John. Somebody is writing, we already need warmer weather. Well, we do have to wait a few more months before that's going to happen. And also, we do see that Palmer is chiming in. Palmer, yes, you saw some extreme winds out in that part of the state. Also, flooding. You had that warm temperatures. I saw that urban flooding that included Palmer. Well, just over this week, they go from no snow to a lot of snow. So this is Ninilchik, Rory Spurlock, sending this shot in. This was just from yesterday morning, so you can see that there was quite a bit of snow to at least wake up to. Must have been a pretty dramatic change. Hightower, Alaska. Yeah, I see your comment there. Kenai had a nice sunset, however, the morning after that storm. So thank you to Joe Mato. That is a beautiful shot there. And you can see that volcano in the distance. For another shot of the sunset, Jennifer Bates out of Kachemak Bay. She probably took it from either the Anchor Point area or even Homer. But just as that sun slips below the cloud deck and is starting to set. Now we'll get into a beautiful shot. It's an evening shot, and this is Denali under Venus. Derek Young sending this shot in. Love the little pastel colors. Kind of looks like almost like a painting there. You can see some of the low clouds. They're probably shrouding the valleys, but then a planet shining overhead. And also a second photo from Derek Young, and it was the moonrise. This also over the Alaska Range. Hey, there is snow in those higher elevation locations. You can see it. And the only danger with that snow kind of being depleted is probably due to wind. Here's a more shot. We're going to kind of end this with the Bering Sea sunset out of Nome. This was just last night. So a beautiful shot just as the sun was dipping below the, oh, I said sunrise, said sunset, but this is sunrise. Sorry, Nome. Sorry, Rick. It is the sunrise. So that was just this morning. So this is a good way to give you a view of what was going on. Also, Inspiration Ridge, look at the sunrise out of that location. So that was beautiful. Nina Faust, thank you so much. And also from Brandy Bell out of the Kenai area, a sunrise. So we've had a little bit of clearing here on our Thursday. Things will be changing up again as we get back into this next couple of days and into the weekend. There's that storm out to the west that will have a majority of impacts, from gusty winds to snow, even rain is possible. So we'll be taking a look at that. But thanks for joining us here on Picture Alaska, our first edition for 2025.